Peace, everyone. How y'all doing? I'm here to address Khalil Money cry for help from y'all ignorant folks. Y'all ignorant of a lot of things, and the fact that y'all ignorant of a lot of things, you allow an old 62-year-old man to hit y'all with no Vaseline. So let's deal with what he's talking about. Over there on my channel, it's called the new COINTELPRO Black Identity Extremist. See, because in Christendom, where they was slaying all the Israelites that was Christians back in the days where Christianity truly started from, they was killing all the Israelites. And once they killed them all, then they came through with this Roman Christianity that we know today. But see, people are so ignorant of that they don't know that they changed the name of the Crusades from the Crusades to the Vatican Doctrine of the Congregation of the Faith. It's the same thing. They just changed the name. So you won't just recognize it out the blue. Because if you've seen the Crusades or the Crusaders, you'll say, that's them people that killed the first Christians. I'm not effing with them. So they changed the name so you can F around if you want to, and they're going to come do you just like they did them under another name. So, yes, COINTELPRO may be dead and gone. Counterintelligence may be dead and gone, but the operation of counterintelligence never died. They changed the name. They changed it from COINTELPRO and all these things that we used to know to Black Identity Extremists. Anybody know what a Black Identity Extremist is? It's those that the government goes after. But hey, I'm not going to speak that long. I'm going to let y'all listen to this lion-ass Negro named Khalil Money, who's a Black Identity Extremist assassin. That's why he's been trying to make me a Black Hebrew Israelite until I show them, oh, I'm not ignorant. I know what the SF-181 is all about. I don't call myself Black. So stop that shit. And I don't call myself Hebrew Israelite. So stop that shit. Oh, this nigga here smart. He's intelligent. He won't call himself Black, so I can't put him under no Black shit. And he won't call himself Hebrew Israelite, so I can't put him under no Hebrew Israelite shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. What am I to do? See how I just outsmart people. Oh, I tell you, the government ain't smart enough to fuck with me. Nobody's smart enough to fuck with me. Only I'm smart enough to fuck myself off. And I may do that one day because I don't give a fuck. That's what not giving a fuck will happen. It get your ass knocked off one day. But you're not going to bring no bullshit to me. You got to be a bigger, better, and more intelligent man than me. They got to move up the ladder because all you motherfuckers below this portion of the ladder is stupid, ignorant, ghetto fucks that don't give a fuck and can't fuck with shit. They can't fuck with me. I'm unfuck with them. I do what the fuck I want to do. If I feel it's wrong, if I feel like I'm fucking up, then I stop doing it. If I don't feel that way, man, I'm going to do what the fuck I want to do. Until the Lord say, hey, you fucking up, boy. But one of my friends checked me and said, hey, you wrong, Carl. Then I said, okay, I'll straighten my shit up. Because I would listen to them. You know why? Because I feel they got some care for me. They got some love for me. And they don't want to see me out here doing this fuck shit that I do. But I'm not beyond doing fuck shit. It won't be against God. It won't be against his laws. It won't be against what's real. So let me take y'all back to my very first conversation with Hassan Campbell. Because everything I do has to do with the Black Nation of Islam, Ishmaelite motherfuckers, Black, whatever they want. Nation of Islam, a black power organization, Black Panthers, who the COINTELPRO motherfuckers was after, black this, black that. I did a lecture on black everything, and I explained this shit. But I need to take y'all back to the beginning, because y'all don't really listen, but hopefully it'll stick in you motherfuckers' minds. So let's take it way back to the beginning. Matter of fact, I don't want to like that the way that you want to. I got it on the wrong thing. Let me. Okay. So you just can't kill a nigga like that the way that you want to. So he's talking about killing a black power leader of the nation of Zulu, Kemetic Moors. Don't nobody even know who the Zulus are. They Kemetic and they Moorish. Let's go on. Without letting the world know, because he's a hero. Yeah. So now you kill a nigga like Bam without exposing him, your whole family will die. Bam is stronger than what y'all think he is. How is he so strong? Because he's the leader of a black nationalist movement called the Zulu Kemetic Moors. He's the head of that organization. He run them bitches. And excuse my language if it offend you, but it's the truth. He run them bitches. He fucked them bitches. He run them so bad, he put dick in them. Them black national ass Zulu Kemetic Moors. That's what it's all about. You don't think the government out to take the motherfuckers out? You don't think Rudy Giuliani called them niggas gangsters and all that other shit and ran them out of the Bronx River and all of that? Y'all don't think that they been looked at in COINTELPRO? You don't think Khalil hooked up with K. Slay and got all that information about how he used to traffic children, the bam, the fucking stuff, and all of a sudden, 5 years later, he date raped a motherfucker and shit and did everything get wiped away? Why? Cause Bam, just like Khalil, just like DJ fucking K. Slay, work for the fucking government. You can't touch a government nigga, and you just a civilian. But we gonna move on. Yeah. So Sarnetta playing games, huh? Sarnetta leads a black nationalist goddamn YouTube platform. Got all type of Kemetic, Moors, Hebrew Israelites, all that shit. You don't think the government watching this platform and watching the motherfuckers over there, you think Polite just popped on their scene because he fucking put semen all over girl? No, they been on that motherfucker. All these people claim to be black, and what the fuck is the black identity extremists all about? Nigga, I'm an Israelite extremist. They ain't got no motherfucking statement for that, though. They ain't got no terminology for that. So I'm a motherfucking oxymoron. They don't know what the fuck to do with me. See, I'm something they can't even fathom. The other day, he was over there talking about that nigga a hypocrite because he said Israelite Christian. Okay, let me explain what an Israelite Christian is. It's nationality of Israelite and religious conviction of Christian. Believe on Christ. What a fucking oxymoron that in there. When did Jesus baptize an Israelite Christian and turn him into just an Israelite or just a Christian? You stupid motherfuckers. Like, you don't even understand this shit that I ain't even tell y'all. But I'm still quiet on. And the reason why I didn't expose some shit, because contrary to what people say about me or what they feel about me, I'm dangerous in the street. My crew is dangerous in the street. They know that. They dangerous in the street. So, Hassan saying, I'm dangerous in the street. The Zulus, the House of Conscience know that shit. They dangerous in the street. But we just playing with little black identity extremists, but we not afraid, and the government ain't out here watching their ass, ain't started a program called Black Identity Extremists. That shit don't exist, right? Y'all know nothing about that. Okay. Certain things I've dealt with, because this situation, you gotta let the public know when you're dealing with a pedophile. Then at the same time, like I said, the nigga was like my father. Not my fucking boyfriend, my father. He
he raised me.
You see that? He's trying to point out to me, yeah, Bam fucked me and shit, but he's like my father, not like my boyfriend. Man, if dude was fucking you, you was his bitch, nigga. Matter of fact, I called you his bottom bitch, his red bone bottom bitch. And you act like that. Hey, he wanted to fuck me, not the rest of you black, ugly Negroes and shit with dark skin and all of that. He like these red bones. He like these Puerto Rican.
Hold on. I thought he said he didn't penetrate him. I thought he just said that African booty scratcher gave him head.
No, the whole thing was he was saying Africa Mbata when his boyfriend. He was like my fucking father. I don't know what you heard or whatever, but fuck that. I'm trying to go to my point, and hopefully I didn't say nothing to mess nobody up. But yeah.
Kid. Getting sick.
Well, I would say Sarnetta is playing with this situation, and he's not doing a good job because he didn't even talk to Tariq Noel.
So now Tariq Noel is the son or stepson of Malachi Z. York. That said Malachi Z. York tried to go up his ass. He's just too big to go up his asshole. But why don't we got that today? Because DJ K. Slay, government working ass, and all them bitch ass niggas tore up my channel. So you ain't got that intel today. But we had that information. We had all that shit.
When he asked him to let him over and everything, he basically said, I don't believe your story. Get the fuck out of here. You can't come over here and talk about that.
Now, for most people, you see Tariq Noel in the video with Polite when he's saying, Malachi Z. York, I don't give a fuck what he did. Blah, 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 blah. He's still my master teacher. He's still my God and all this different shit that you seeing out there on Polite now. Nigga, I'm the one that interviewed the dude that told me that Malachi Z. York tried to fuck him in his asshole. I'm the one with all that information, but they tore up my channel, so now only YouTube got that information. I may have that video though. But see, y'all don't know who the fuck I am. Just because I don't claim to be a Hebrew Israelite or a black this or a black that, don't mean that I ain't no motherfucking danger to America and they ain't suck Khalil the money and all these bitch ass YouTubers after me and trying to set me up. Because all they trying to do is destroy my character and talk about me. What the fuck y'all on YouTube for, to watch me? Well, I did right. Show my motherfucking ass and tell you motherfucking hoes to kiss my ass.
So this cat is playing games with this conversation, and he ain't even been trying to deal with it more and more. He just started dealing with it now that I've been pushing it, and people been coming over here, and we, opening.
So what I'm basically saying here is, Sarnetta done fucked this whole thing up. This shit is in my hands now, and I was putting every piece of the puzzle in its right position. And because I was doing that, you don't think the government was like, who the fuck is that dude there? How the fuck is he putting all this shit together? A nigga from Parkin, Arkansas is putting this shit together. God damn, what the fuck is going on? That's why you don't hear Ron Savage in Africa Bambaataa or her son. They didn't cut that shit down because they need to pay the motherfuckers off in silence. And you don't hear nothing about that shit no more. I just went out, motherfucker told me, did you hear about old boy? Yeah, he got a baby by his daughter. I was like, what the fuck? Hey, look, I'll holler at you later. I'm finna take my ass back in the house. I can't be out here hearing no shit like this. Nigga fucking his daughter like, oh shit, it happens right here in Parkin. But I ain't running around in motherfucking houses seeing if they fucking their daughters and shit. It's a sick ass world and it's all around me. I hate this shit. But hey, I'm just putting y'all on the real shit, but y'all ain't real motherfuckers, so I know you'll never get it.
Up the womb again, I guess.
So that bullshit, and you playing around with Dr. York and all types of foul niggas, but he's not trying to get back on his damn situation either. You can see clear as day.
Yeah.
Obviously, somewhere down the line, he took a payoff, or somebody threatened his fucking faggot ass.
So somebody either threatened them or whatever. But see, they got Sarnetta off it because number one, Sarnetta was fucking up. I'm the nigga that put shit in proper place. I gave you the nigga that wrote the first story. I gave you him and then gave you the nigga that gave it to him. DJ K Slate. But y'all don't have that information because I ain't got no motherfuckers like Star and Layla Wheels and the big government arms and shit that make shit move behind me. They don't want to be behind me. They behind me, but they ain't pushing me. They trying to catch me. I'm playing catch me if you can, motherfuckers. Because I do the crime and I do the time. I don't give a fuck. But at the end of the day, you ain't gonna bitch me.
I don't know what you want. But a lot of funny shit been going on with a lot of these dudes that was acting like they was all.
See? All them niggas left her son. All of them told her son, kiss my ass. I ain't fucking with you, no. Irritated Genie, Tazariot, all them people, all them people left his ass. He was up the creek without a paddle. A shit creek without a paddle. Meaning he had to put his hands in the water and get his hands all shitty and dirty and shit. That's what he was doing. And he started off with me. Talking about he buried my mother this and that. And then everybody seen him do the shit to me. And then when he started talking about the motherfucking Dipset's mothers and all them other niggas up there in New York, they act like they were surprised. He started the shit with me. But y'all was watching me, but you wasn't watching me. See, that's what you bitch ass niggas do. You watch the prize and you take what you want from the prize, but you're never really trying to see what I'm saying. Because that's all that interview was with Lady Snoop. That's all that interview. I was telling her all this shit. Then she acted bitch. I showed my ass. She got rid of the interview and said, well, we exposed them. What the fuck did you expose? No, nigga, I exposed my ass on your platform. What the fuck did you expose? And even then it exposed you because you was trying to take up for the bitch leak you like the bitch wasn't really fucking with me. And she took that information and started running it all over YouTube. Stupid ass lady bitch. You better be glad Canola was like, hey, get off that bitch on my platform. Because I'd have ran your ass through the mud. But you're not even worthy of running through the mud. You's a motherfucking lackey for a motherfucking mixed trailer trash hoe. You're a fucking disgrace to whatever the fuck you call yourself. Black women, ghetto women, whatever the female rappers, whatever the fuck you want to define yourself, bitch, you is a disgrace. Somebody need to go blow your motherfucking head off because you're a disgrace. But hey, ain't no real niggas. So, play the audio again.
Riding with them and ain't riding on them no more. A lot of funny shit.
Yeah, that I'm friends with it.
Before I got on the phone with you, I was dealing with a serious situation. Like, you don't even understand. Like, I was just finished dealing with another shit. Like, there's so much shit going on. There's a difference between me and Ron Savage in this. I'm dealing with the real side of this shit while Ron Savage is just running around taking pictures with celebrities.
Yeah, well, look, I want to help get your story out. That's why.
See what I'm telling you? I want to help get your story out. That's why I was talking to the bitch. The public could never hear that. That's why I recorded this. So when the nigga started lying and saying, well, this nigga was trying to get views and get this, bitch, I told you I'm trying to help you get your story out. Did what I do not help your motherfucking ass become the biggest YouTuber that motherfuckers know from this little bullshit ass sectors they're from? Yes, nigga, I did that. So when you hoes jumping on them and shit, thank me. If you want to come kill me for making that nigga a menace to y'all motherfucking ass, nah, turn the gun around and blow your own motherfucking head off. Because when I was trying to take the nigga out, Sarnetta started jumping on me. He said, Michael Ellis ass started. Then they turned Khalil the money ass against me, and everybody started attacking me. Cause they like, we gotta take this nigga out. Cause if we don't take this nigga out, he gonna take a son out. And then we ain't gonna be able to get no money. That's called a RICO, stupid motherfuckers. Cause y'all making money off his criminal activities. The government man said if he took a picture to murder a boy for Bambaataa, that is a crime that we do investigate. You don't think they got dossiers in investigating this shit? You some stupid ass niggas, and you gonna get your black identity asses wrapped up. But hey, I ain't the one to tell you.
Told you when I first called you and everything, and you see that it's moving and acting crazy just after that energy of me and you talking, and then me putting up the video you did and me talking and everything. You know, so none of them don't never want me to have nothing to do with what's going on in the community.
Don't never want me to have nothing to do with what's going on in the community, because I'm going to stand up on righteousness, and they're never going to stand on righteousness. See, I don't give a fuck what the topic is. Call me over, ask me if I did the shit. If I did the shit 9 out of 10, I'll be like, yep, I did that shit. Did you show your ass on? Yep, that was me. That's my sword. That's me. I don't run from shit. And you bitch ass interviewers, y'all bitches, cause y'all scared to ask real questions and come at me like a real motherfucking man or woman and all that. Y'all bitches, man. And that's why truly I hate fucking with y'all hoes, cause you motherfuckers ain't got no intelligence. All you do is smoke or do some crazy ass shit, and you ain't got your motherfucking right mind, cause you're fucked up in the head. You're a piece of shit that won't repent from your bullshit and get right.
They like, oh, this nigga controlling the narratives and shit. So they have to bounce off of my stuff and try to, you know what I'm saying, put a Band-Aid on it. And all this is him doing that. That's how I see it.
So all they've been doing forever is trying to put a Band-Aid on the sore that I open. Because I open wounds. They don't open wounds. They just try to bandage the motherfuckers up. That's all you bitches try to do.
Whenever you ready, I'm ready.
Man,
you know.
The way I'm feeling tonight, I don't know if you can hear all the noise around me or whatever. I'm trying to close myself off, but I go drive somewhere in my fucking car. I'll do it tonight. The way I'm feeling, I don't give a fuck. That's how I'm feeling.
Well, all you gotta.
That's how I'm feeling right now. With some real shit.
All you gotta do is hit me up and let me know. You know, or we can do it in the morning. We can do it whatever, cause whenever we do it, it's gonna vibrate through the community.
Whenever we do it, it's gonna vibrate through. Queen, do you not remember me telling you that? I'm gonna put one up and watch these hoes flock to this video, cause I'm up late at night doing a video and they ass up late night too, watching to see if I'm active. Cause I control their motherfucking lives. I'm not up to see if they active. If I'm up, it's because I'm up. Before we did that other show, I was asleep. I was knocked the fuck out. I woke up, checked my blood pressure, and started doing the show. The woman called me. You know your shit up high. Okay. Well, I'm going to start taking my pills, right? And checking my blood pressure so y'all won't take me off the shit. But hey, it is what it is. I'm a real motherfucking man on this fake ass internet with fake ass bitches. And niggas trying to control narratives and write new narratives, cause the shit I do make motherfuckers go to work. They ought to be thanking me for getting them paid. What the fuck did happen? I think I done fucked up.
So you just can't kill a nigga like that the way that you want to without letting the world know, because
it's all good.
So you just party. Let him go to fucking birthday parties.
Well, that was his.
See, let's go back.
Community, because they like, oh, this nigga controlling the narratives and shit. So they have to bounce off of my stuff and try to, you know what I'm saying, put a band-aid on it. And all this is him doing that. That's how I see it. So whenever you ready, I'm ready.
Man,
you know.
The way I'm feeling tonight, I don't know if you can hear all the noise around me or whatever. I'm trying to close myself off, but I go drive somewhere in my fucking car. I'll do it tonight. The way I'm feeling, I don't give a fuck. That's how I'm feeling.
Well, all you gotta
that's how I'm feeling right now. With some real shit.
All you gotta do is hit me up and let me know. You know. Or we can do it in the morning, we can do it whatever, because whenever we do it, it's gonna vibrate through the community. So whenever you got that moment and you can take that moment, just hit me up. We're gonna go live.
And you know why I could say that with confidence? Because I was running shit at the time. I just kicked Polite and Satnetta ass. That's why I made that video. Israel Dr. Revenge. Evil people hurt me so bad because I just made Satnetta bow the fuck down and say, hey, I'm gonna leave you the fuck alone. You win. Now can you stop? No, keep it. And then he was trying to front like he was the man. No, you keep doing what you doing and woo, woo, woo. And see, Satnetta don't fuck with me this day because he know I'm real. He bring all them bitch ass niggas over there on this channel. Then they backstab him. And it's like, nigga, I stabbed your ass in the front and let you know we enemies. And you still can't fuck with me, but you're so afraid of me that you won't even bring me over now and beat all these niggas up that you keep trying to... Come on. Bitch niggas do what bitch niggas does, though. Real niggas do what real niggas do.
And we're going to shake up the whole goddamn community.
Yo, Satnetta is something else, man. So, what exactly, and you don't even know what the fuck the nigga say.
Well, that's what Prince York said. He was like, he ain't know nothing about Bambaataa and he gonna study it. It's like, why you ain't studied it yet?
So, who do we got? Prince York. Not Polite, but still New Wabian, Malachi Z. York, motherfucker that's supposed to molest children like crazy and shit. But I ain't, like Malachi Z. York ain't the godfather of the fucking black conscious community and all this shit. He wasn't trying to kill black conscious scholars and all this shit. But we not dealing with black extremist shit, right? Because they changed the name from COINTELPRO to black extremists to get the black Hebrew Israelites, the black Muslims, the black Comedics, the black power, the black. Say you're black, and we at your ass. That's what they did.
You know what I'm saying? You claiming you don't know nothing, but then you gonna look into it.
So he only asked him about it.
Yeah, he asked him about the picture to try to give him a way to, you know what I'm saying, give his excuse why he took the picture with Bambaataa. Why did you take the picture with Bambaataa knowing the stuff that you know that he molested children and doing stuff? Well, he said, well, I don't know nothing about that. And he happened to just be at a birthday party and we took the picture.
That wasn't no fucking birthday party. And Dan don't go to birthday fucking parties, especially now. Who the fuck he think he's fooling? I know Bambaataa like the back of my fucking hand. Ben wasn't at no birthday party. Ben don't go to fucking birthday parties.
Well, that was his excuse.
Wow.
So that's what I'm saying. They trying to allow and put a spin cycle on a situation. And one of the so-called biggest platforms, if they don't watch it live, they're gonna come back and watch it. It's Satnetta TV. So they can use that.
You know what, man? I'm gonna start fucking with you. I'm gonna start doing a lot of shit with you because I mean, at the end of the day, see what I started doing my own thing and being my own voice because I got tired of reaching out to motherfuckers and they start trying to downplay me. So I started doing my own YouTube page or whatever, even though this shit is not my style. I'm a street dude. This is not me.
You hear that? I was reaching out to these bitch ass niggas and they was stiff arming me, saying, no, my son, no. Because everybody had started coming to a realization this motherfucker was after fucking community. And once I made his ass hot, everybody got on his ass again. because I made him hot.
Can't even really go back to being who I really am because everybody knows me even more now. They know my face, they know my videos, the way they didn't know me. Before this band body shit, me being a victim, I was a street dude. Believe me, like you ain't never seen.
See, all this street shit is to scare me. But niggas find out quickly that nigga, I don't know if that nigga scared of any motherfucking thing. He probably gonna stand there and take the shots. I hope the Lord save his stupid ass life, but he ain't gonna run. He ain't gonna run.
I believe you.
Now with me all over the internet, I can never really be that ever really again. Everybody knows my fucking face. I'm not Ron Savage.
I feel you. That's like I'm finna do it.
Oh, here goes the key point. And after this, you won't get the other. You got 6 minutes of a 26 and 36 seconds audio. But listen, goddamn.
So you just can't
Just be at a.
I don't know why I turned that motherfucker off again. So let me get it right.
I can never really be that ever really again. Everybody knows my fucking face. I'm not Ron Savage.
I feel you. That's like I'm finna do a lecture in Chicago, and
I'm finna do a lecture in Chicago. This is when I first met this motherfucker. I did the lecture in Chicago. Y'all don't know the name of it? You may do, because your ass work for the government. Go ask them what lecture did I do in Chicago at the Hard Rock Hotel. Go ask your superiors, motherfucker. Go ask Khalil what I did. But it's finna let it out.
it's basically gonna be about people profiling and stalking the Israelite male.
Profiling and stalking of the Israelite male. I was on that shit before I even met this bitch, before I met that bitch, that bitch, that bitch, and that bitch, because the community already was trying to make me a black identity extremist, a Hebrew Israelite extremist, and all this shit. They was profiling me and stalking me way back when. So I did a lecture on the shit. The profiling and stalking of an Israelite male. You stupid motherfuckers didn't know me back then, so y'all ain't know that I already had did the shit. See, now y'all like, wow. This motherfucker. Yes, I been on this shit. Niggas didn't turn government overnight. Them bitches was made government a long time ago. I been knew about you hoes in the community. Y'all ain't nothing new to me. This profiling shit y'all doing is weak, because you can't make me black and you can't make me a Hebrew Israelite. So now what the fuck? Go make new terms, motherfuckers. Start making Israelite Christians terrorists or something, and then you can get me. But if you motherfuckers don't use my terms, fuck y'all terms. Because I run shit. Y'all don't run shit. Y'all follow me. And if y'all ain't following my terms, bitch, you can't get me under no other terms. You can lie and get me, but you still ain't got me. You just entrapped me and did some shit that you ain't got no business.
And profiling and stalking is something that's going on right now with the internet like crazy. So like when your story come out, you get profiled real quick, right? People start talking about, oh, he gay or he was at a certain age and all of that. But anyway, people was on to you. Then that's when you get the stalk.
Now, fuck y'all. Y'all might not never hear the other part. Now, let's deal with this bitch ass nigga.
Hey. What's good, everybody? Khalil Amani. Happy Thursday. The weekend is almost here for us working folks. Just wanted to come on and talk my shit. I got a few minutes, so
He ain't Mr.
I
Khalil
want to talk
today,
about
though.
RICO. You know, RICO, RICO.
Hey, he want to talk about Rico Queen. You get it? Look at him. He's a big ass punter. I want to talk about Rico Suave, the brat.
I want to also talk about COINTELPRO. I'm going to just 10, 15 minutes. Because Israel Doctrine, you know, those are two of his favorite words, RICO and COINTELPRO. Clearly, just like Israel Doctrine, Pizzy doesn't know the Bible. He doesn't know the Bible. He doesn't know anything about law and how America works.
So I don't know anything. So I wasn't dealing with that shit before his ass even hit the platform. When he came out and told me that he was a counterintelligence motherfucker, basically a confidential or career informant, I wasn't surprised. I knew their ass was in the community. I just didn't know where their ass was. And then here go one right here on my motherfucking platform. Oh, hell. These niggas here. They here. I got one right here on my platform. And I never trusted that motherfucker from now on. And nigga called. I'm recording that nigga. The nigga never knew I was recording. He only knew I was recording when his ass attacked me. I said, all right, bitch, I got you on recording. Nigga said, what the fuck he got over there? Then after that, that's when he started chasing me every motherfucking day because he was trying to get me to play the recordings so he can deal with them. Because if I play the recordings, he'll hear what he's talking about on the recording. Then he can try to defend himself. So maybe I got recordings, or maybe I don't got recordings, but he don't know. But everything he do and get y'all bitch ass niggas to do to try to get me mad is so I can play those recordings. Hey, I played a couple, but I'm not gonna play everything. What you doing, Queen? How you doing?
Sitting here listening.
Oh, I got their ass today to have fun. You want to talk?
Oh no, I ain't got shit to say.
All right, well,
I'm listening.
So let's start with COINTELPRO because that's something he likes to use. COINTELPRO.
So I'm gonna correct all this shit before he even get to talking. COINTELPRO is now called Black Identity Extremist. That's why he's been trying to make me a Black Hebrew Israelite to cover Black and Hebrew Israelites. Because Black Hebrew Israelites are Black Identity Extremists. That's why they identify themselves as Black Hebrew Israelites. That's why I was going after my old church like, man, what the fuck wrong with y'all? The government out here chasing me and trying to make me a Black Hebrew Israelite, and you motherfuckers come on the internet and say, we Black Hebrew Israelites, and they Carl come out of that church. Israel Doctrine come out of that church. He's a Black Hebrew and you some motherfucking lie, and they're motherfucking lie. See how I correct all this shit and check everybody that's doing wrong and put myself in my proper status? Because I ain't no motherfucking fool.
First off, COINTELPRO is a phrase that stands for the Counterintelligence Program, a program that was initiated by J. Edgar Hoover, who was...
So they're actually trying to counter my intelligence. They think they're more intelligent than me. That's why he talk that gay shit. And then when I talk it, he got to make 30 or 40 videos to try to dirty it up so he can look how smart I am. Look how many scholars I went sucking their ass and give them blowjobs and shit. Man, fuck a scholar. I don't give a fuck about a scholar. Read me somewhere in the Bible, since I don't know shit, where it say you got to be a scholar. Read me one verse that says you got to be a scholar, nigga, and then I'll be a scholar. And to then, fuck you and fuck whatever you say or whatever them bitch ass scholars you quote say, all them motherfuckers. Go name them And tell them that I said fuck they motherfucking selves.
The head of the FBI during the 50s, 60s, 40s, 50s, and 60s, somewhere around that time. We'll say 50s and 60s. A guy named J. Edgar Hoover. They actually named the FBI building, I think the FBI office in Washington, D.C. is actually named after J. Edgar Hoover. So if you don't know who J. Edgar Hoover was, he was the head of the FBI during the 50s and 60s. And he initiated this program called the Counterintelligence Program, AKA we call it COINTELPRO. There's a great book that I have on my shelf. It's called the COINTELPRO Papers by two people, two authors, Churchill and Vanderhall, something like that. But you can Google the COINTELPRO Papers.
Do you think I got the COINTELPRO papers? You think I done read them? You think I done looked this shit over? Remember, I've been dealing with this shit before he even came in the picture. I met her son first, then after he talked about my mother, then I met this motherfucker. Like, oh, Star didn't start this shit. This the bitch ass nigga that started. Him and his faggot ass DJ homie, DJ K Slay, who's in fucking Wixset. You can believe it or not believe it, that bitch is in Wixset.
In that book, there's a bunch of documents showing the FBI's involvement in people like the Nation of Islam's life. It shows how the FBI was trying to bring down the Nation of Islam. It shows how the FBI was trying to bring down people like Stokely Carmichael, and
who he said he was behind Stokely Carmichael when he came. I think he was in Nebraska or Oklahoma. No, he was in Nebraska at that time. He was in Nebraska where they did the black cop went to the KKK and shit. That's where that nigga was at one point in time. He was down there with all that shit, and he was after Stokely Carmichael. He was dressed up. He was a spiritual advisor in their black conscious community back then, because he was working for the government back then. In that interview that he gave me, he told all this shit.
H. Rap Brown and Malcolm X and Martin Luther King and the American Indian movement, Richard Peltier. It shows that our government, the FBI, once were breaking the law themselves. They
was breaking it then, they breaking it now. And they taking black motherfuckers that think they black and want to talk that black shit and want to act like they're extreme. They said, bring your little extreme ass here, little black bitch. Come here, bitch. And they fuck him. That's what happened to him, because he was running with them black Hebrew Israelites down there in Miami, Florida, cutting motherfuckers' heads off and killing nigga had death angels. He was a black extremist and selling crack, selling all kind of shit up and down the East Coast, robbing motherfucking stores and shit. And then he went to the FBI and got all this shit wiped off his record.
In the law, fake wiretaps, putting out disinformation, causing.
See, that's what he do. He put out disinformation. That's all that bitch lady Snoop do. That's all that bitch Leak You do. See, they like the fact that I showed my ass because I gave them something that was tangible. Because if I didn't show my ass, they'd have to make some shit up on me. And I kind of fucked up because if I didn't show my ass, that interview still would have been out there, and then they would have had to deal with it. But see, even though it was gone, she had some numbers, and he knows she had some numbers. He got to address the shit that I was talking about, because that's all I was talking about. It's COINTELPRO, counterintelligence motherfuckers stalking me and doing all that. That's all Leak You bitch ass is. That's all this bitch ass is. That's all Lady Snoop bitch ass is. It's motherfuckers that work for the government coming after me. VS Icon, all them bitches. All of them might have made a motherfucking COINTELPRO, because they out here functioning on YouTube, and you ignorant ass bitches can't even recognize them or spot them. And when I talk about them now, it's just a movie. It's made up. That's some 70s shit. 71 is when the shit happened. He was born in 77. How they know what year I was born? That shows that they've been trying to track every fucking thing I said. Let me not dare get my motherfucking social security number out here. And the motherfuckers are they remember shit.
The Panther Party, causing the Panther parties to fight against other groups and stuff like that. It was just a shit fest. And J. Edgar Hoover, the guy who was the head of the FBI, he initiated this program. It was wrong. It was wrong. That's when our government, that's when the FBI was a rogue organization who basically did what they wanted to do. But since that time, the FBI has been, they have reeled in and reined in all of the, wild people, and, they're not into that shit no more. They're not into that shit no more. They stopped all the craziness. They stopped breaking the law. They legitimized their organization, and they got rid of the crazy folks that was doing stuff like this. And of course, J. Edgar Hoover died and whatnot. Although the FBI still has a building named after him, they no longer are into the antics that J. Edgar Hoover of that era were. And so the COINTELPRO program, the counterintelligence program, it disbanded, it closed its doors, it's no longer. It ended the practice under J. Edgar Hoover in 1971. 1971 was the end.
All right, so now, sister, I need you up here because I need to put a video up. I need to put a video up, so I don't know where you at, but
What?
computer froze.
What you say?
I need to put a video up
Okay.
so they can hear the audio. Cover it up.
This is Democracy Now! I'm Amy Goodman with Juan Gonzalez.
Well, we end today's show in Texas, where a black activist says he is the first person to be targeted and prosecuted under a secretive U.S. surveillance effort to track
A secretive U.S. surveillance, right? Listen to the jargon.
so-called black identity extremists. On December 12th, activist Rakim Balagoon awoke to armed FBI agents storming his Dallas home apartment. He was then jailed for nearly 6 months without the possibility of bail as the FBI investigated him for domestic terrorism, in part because of his Facebook posts criticizing police brutality.
So, you hear me? Y'all hear me snapping on motherfuckers said, I'm an FBI killer, I'm a cop killer, I'm a federal, I'm all of that shit. Because I want their ass to come get me. I'm provoking them. If they need some shit, they can take that audio and use it all goddamn day. I know what the fuck I'm doing when I'm doing what I'm doing, and you motherfuckers know what's going on. Go tell your superiors that nigga done crossed the line a couple times. Let's go get his motherfucking ass. Because when they come get me, I'm going to tell them, hey, motherfuckers, I called y'all, and you bitches didn't come until I started talking crazy. What the fuck wrong with y'all? Why y'all so fucking late? Oh, I gotta do this. I gotta show my ass. I gotta do all this shit for y'all to come knock on the door. I don't have no problem doing it. Well, you probably work. No, I don't work for the motherfuckers. Because if I work for them, you motherfuckers already be locked up.
He was released earlier this month after U.S. attorneys failed to prosecute him. Balagoon is a founding member of the group's Guerrilla Mainframe and the Huey P. Newton Gun Club. The groups coordinate meals for homeless people, organize youth picnics, run self-defense classes, protest police brutality, and advocate for the rights of black gun owners. The Guardian reports investigators began tracking him after he was part of a 2000.
So that's it. It's the COINTELPRO of the day is now the motherfucking black identity extremists of this day. Same shit different name. As my auntie used to say, same shit, different toilet. Same person with the same shit, just a different toilet. And the government, symbolically speaking, is the same shit. They just dealing with different toilets because it's a different time frame. So, all I'm gonna do, I'm gonna change the video. I don't need to put a new one up. I don't need her to do this shit though.
Black identity extremists. That's the label. An internal report by the FBI's Counterterrorism Division.
Counter-terrorist division. COINTELPRO, bitch. What the fuck are you talking about, Khalil? Why you lying to these stupid motherfuckers that you got out here doing this illegal spying shit on people? Why you lying to them? Why you COINTEL will stop? No, they just changed the name of the shit. Same shit, different toilet, nigga. They just changed the fucking name. The Holy Inquisition is now called the Vatican Doctrine of the Congregation of the Faith. Same motherfuckers doing the same motherfucking thing under a new name. You know that's how motherfuckers do shit now. Sue Cash Money Records, and then we're going to start Young Money. And we're going to close Cash Money and let y'all get whatever little money, and then it's Young Money. Motherfuckers in the industry know how it works. It's corporations. Close that one out, start another one. If they're an LLC or a limited liability corporation, they only suing the company. And you got all your other money over here, safe. And if I only leave 100,000 or whatever the fuck in that company, fuck it, y'all can have it. Fuck that company. Let's open up a new one over here and start getting money again. That's all Polite did. Oh, y'all want to lock me up for 7 years? That's all right. Just don't put me on the set. When I get out, I'm going to start getting money again. Who the fuck y'all think y'all dealing with, nigga? I told y'all I know all about this shit.
Is giving to Black activists around the country. The report says they pose a growing threat of premeditated violence against law enforcement in response to police brutality. Former government officials and legal experts say no such movement exists, and this is an attempt by the FBI and the Donald Trump administration to find an equivalent threat to white supremacists and silence Black activists.
Black activists. Do y'all know what the fuck I am? I am an info fucking activist that you bitches trying to silence. Y'all don't know what y'all don't even know what they got y'all dumbass trying to do. I try to tell ignorant motherfuckers, and they be like, well, I don't like the way the nigga trying to control my audience or control my crowd or control. Nigga, I'm going to do what the fuck I do wherever the fuck I'm at. If you got a problem with it, you tell me about it. If I don't mean to do shit to you, I will apologize. If I meant it, you best believe I'll tell you, hey, fuck what you talking about, man. That bitch attacked me, I'm attacking that bitch. If it's a problem, get me the fuck off of your stage or whatever. It's your shit. Run it how you want to run it. But at the same time, you better not let no bitches attack me. You better get some moderators and control that motherfucking side chat. Because I ain't going for the shit. Just know I'm not offended enough to show my ass and put my dick on your screen. That's all you better hope I don't do. Don't give a fuck who fuck with me and who don't fuck with me. It's how you fuck with me. Depends on how I'm gonna fuck with you. And I ain't biting my tongue, and anybody that feel a certain way about any motherfucking thing I'm saying, feel it.
Joining us now by phone from Washington is the article's co-author, Sharon Weinberger, Foreign Policy Magazine's executive editor for News. Sharon, here's what's interesting. Earlier this year, correct me if I'm wrong, didn't federal officials say white supremacists pose a greater threat to Americans than ISIS?
Yes, well, there was an FBI report that came out in May that we at Foreign Policy have.
That's enough of that shit. I ain't even gonna address the other shit he talking about. Just know that from the rip, what he talking about is bullshit. COINTELPRO gone, name gone. The motherfuckers just changed their name and changed their costume and doing the same shit they forever did. That motherfucking run on the White House, or they won the White House, what was it? Whatever what them senators and shit be. They had an FBI man out there fucking with that crowd and getting their ass gassed up to go in there and do that shit. And they went in there and did that shit. Why? Because they're counterintelligence. These motherfuckers want to go in there. We need to control it. Go send one of our boys out there and tell them motherfuckers to go in that door instead of going in that door and woo, 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 and control the shit. That's what the government do. Don't shit go on without their knowledge and their hand in the shit to make it go how they want it to go. But I'm through, sister. Fuck you hoes. If you listen to this bitch ass nigga, you're gonna be in a RICO. And I ain't even gotta prove what the fuck the RICO is. Hassan Camel took a picture, the murder boy. That was a criminal act, and every one of you motherfuckers on this internet that's making money off of that fucking criminal act is in the RICO. Nothing else need to be said. Nothing else need to be said.
All right. I guess, well, that's all, folks.
You got no questions?
No, I was just listening.
For what?
What?
For what?
For what? I was listening. What you mean for what?
Hey, you don't ask no questions. I don't ask.
All right, y'all. He got to start something before we end the show. So, peace, y'all.
Hold on. I want to play my song. Can I play this song?
In 1950, the AIDS virus was fed to nearly 300,000 black youth in Africa in the form of an oral polio vaccine by Dr. Hilary Kaprowski, who is currently the director of biovirology at Thomas Jefferson University in Philadelphia. Today, a child dies every minute of HIV/AIDS in sub-Saharan Africa. In the U.S., African Americans represent 49% of all new AIDS cases. The globe holders, the population controllers, the AIDS makers, dark nation depopulators, the concentrators, American Nazi bankers, the tower bombers, right-wing Al-Qaeda sponsors, Hitler's accomplice, 9/11 mission accomplished. Free your conscience. In ghettos they kill the prophets, the juggernauts, the alphabet cops, the CIA, FBI, the coca crops, imported to local blocks. The 5 years for the black to the month that the cracker got a powder pot compared to a gram of rock. Got blacks at 50% of the prison pop. The whacking huts, the correction corporations, the international Planned Parenthood Federation, the forced abortion, forced sterilizations, the sons of Satan, Operation Depopulation. From 1924 to 1976, 32 states in the U.S. utilized eugenics programs to depopulate the country of so-called weak breeds who were downbreeding the American population. Some 65,000 black youth from public school districts throughout the country were given a biased IQ test. All who failed the test were sterilized against their or their parents' will. The diamond dealers, them choppers and baby killers, the oil drillers, black nation resource stealers, the truth concealers, suppression of true guerrillas, Patrice Lumumba, Nkrumah, Lauren Kabila, the people traders, poor population enslavers, the black/brown/yellow baby creators, the black/brown/yellow unity haters, the red/white/blue liberty wavers, eugenicists, world imperialists, evolutionists, black womb pollutionists, the euthanizers, third world birth sterilizers, Nazi sympathizers, finances and arms suppliers, the nuke igniters, the World Health Organizers, the virus writers, smallpox, Ebola splicers, the throne usurpers, the worst death deservers, the devil worship, more power for every murder. A 1996 expose by the San Jose Mercury News documented CIA involvement in a Nicaraguan drug ring which poured thousands of kilos of cocaine into Los Angeles African-American neighborhoods in the 1980s.
I appreciate you letting me play my song. You gonna play that song now?
I am in a predicament. Candy coated in wickedness. Guns loaded, hear me, I'm ready slick. Everybody ducking when I click. Yeah, I'm talking me. Told you to let it be. Catch bullet holes for free. Who you supposed to be? I bet you don't even know. All eyes on me. So let me tell you, you a hoe just crying about me. Yeah, I find it hard just shuffling my cards. Cause I'm not Iron Man or Tony Stark. I'm a tired man with a beating heart, but not an ordinary nigga, man. Yeah, Denzel Washington, I do it for the glory, man. I take a beating in my boots. I take revenge from my teacher like Bruce. I love my old man, so I came up with a game plan. If he don't wanna stick around, I'ma still become a man. Revenge. Evil people. Don't hurt me so bad. My mind is broken. My heart feels so sad. Yeah, I wasn't raised to pucker up and kiss anybody's ass about shit. Be a man about it. Gun, I'm a man without it. I don't do a lot of shouting. Quietly, I go about my shit. Who really bout it, bout it? Who really be about it? Who just talk about it? Them kind of niggas ain't shit. Them the kind of niggas that snitch. Tell them other niggas where to hit. Tell them motherfucker where you keepin' shit. I know he got some money, man. Something we can split. Don't wanna kill him, hear me? That's my man. I got surprised. Kinda felt like my birthday. I watched them take my gifts away. I got to walk away, but I still got credit on the game. I can still play, but ain't no sunshine if this nigga gone.